What's up, guys, and welcome back to our Hulkamania series at TEW 2016. We are back in our first episode of Saturday Night in August. Last time out, we had a big in-ring debut for our, of course, beloved Brawler Brutai, getting one of the best matches of all time. I don't care what the rag sheets say, Brawler. Everyone knows Brawler Brutai is the best. So we're going to jump into this show and see what happens. So we've got two big matches tonight, of course. We've got the US title match between Sting and the champion, stunning Steve Austin, and Dustin Rhodes and Terry Funk. There's two big matches. So Sting, he comes out to open the show, and he's like Steve Austin, more like Steve Blaston, because he's going to be last after this match. Yeah, not the best, but an 89 rating, because it's pretty good promo, apparently. And speaking of great matches, oh my god, what about this match? Lord Steven Regal defeating Dave Sullivan in an exploder suplex, making defense number 6 of his World Television Championship. A 67C+. Him and Sir William are a good pairing. That's good to know. Following this, we have a backstage interview with Vader and his manager, Harley Race. We talk up the explosive debut last week, of course, of the British Bulldog, who appeared out of surprise to stop Vader beating someone up. I can't remember who it was now, but it was someone, and he stopped it. So Harley Race and Vader are just like British Bulldog thinks he can come in here and, run the place. Well, he's not a bulldog, that's bull, and then we censor it, because, we're a family-friendly show, because, we can't have him say bull, excrement, because this is family-friendly. And then, like, Tony Schiavone on coverage will be like, whoa, you can't say that. But yeah, there we go. Those two probably gonna butt heads soon in a major way. Speaking of major ways, we have a pretty exciting match set up for next week, where the Stars and Stripes, Marcus Alexander Bagwell and the Patriot, will face off against Pretty Wonderful Paul Orndorff and Paul Roma, with the winner receiving a championship match against the Nasty Boys at Clash of the Champions. No, I can't remember what number we're on, but Clash of the Champions. Following that, we have the match between Terry Funk and Dustin Rhodes. Terry Funk, he wins by cheating like the goddamn coward he is. What's he like, that Terry Funk? Gets a 76B- rating, that's pretty good. And after the match, the entire stud stable attack him, they're beating him down. But who makes the save? Oh my god, it's the Guardian Angel! He's had enough of this goddamn injustice, and he's here to save the day, and he chases the three of them off with his beret, and does the things, and does the stuff. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I guess a 61 CFO. And speaking of great matches, this match should have been before that other match. Meng squashes Eric Watts. He runs away only to then come back out to beat Eric Watts. And then we have the Steiners, who of course returned to WCW last week. And we have Rick and Scott talking about Harlem Heat, saying they're the best. Well, the Steiner brothers are the best, and they're going to prove it, and they're issuing the challenge, Clash of the Champions, Brawlers versus Brawlers, Steiners versus Harlem Heat, which, spoiler, it'll be a good match, hopefully. I really hope it is. If it's not, I'll be really bummed out. I guess a 76B-. Steve Austin, he talks about his match coming up with Sting. He's like, Sting? More like Stink. Thanks, Larry Zabisco, for that one. But yeah, he's like, Sting thinks he's so great, thinks he's like a pot shot. Well, I'm going to prove him wrong, because I'm Steve Austin, and I'm great. We then follow up with a decent match where Arn Anderson defeats Marcus Alexander Bagwell in 8 minutes. Well, nearly 8 minutes. By pinfall, get a 66C+. Not too bad, not too shabby. Then we have a promo with Ric Flair talking about Hogan. And he's like, Hogan, you think you can come in here and you may be a bloody Bash of the Beach, but I'm gonna kick your ass. Me and my new friends, Arn and Sid, we're gonna mess up your whole life. You only won because you had the Ultimate Warrior come out to help you, and I didn't have anyone out to help me, apart from the 2 people that did. But you weren't meant to think of that, you see, because he's a villain. Villains in wrestling don't really have logic that often. Or if they do, it's massively flawed. But anyway, moving on. Our main event. A good match. Sting defeats Steve Austin at 24-9 by disqualification, meaning Austin keeps the title. So, it's going back and forth. It's like our big story match of the show. So it's like back and forth. But Sting is clearly about to win the title. He is close. He's like one major move away from winning. Steve Austin, the 2 men are standing face to face. Kick him to the groin. Run off with your belt. What a scumbag. Then in our main event segment, the ultimate confrontation. Oh man, Hulk Hogan comes out to the ring with his WCW world title and he's like, Warrior, yeah, I want you in this ring right now. I want to settle this little discussion with you. He wants to know why Warrior was there and what he was doing there and whose side is he really on. So out comes Warrior, and Warrior's all like, blah, 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 blah. But we have someone translate it later on, and Warrior have someone translate it. There's like a little guy, like, one of those on-screen like sign interpreters, but it's like just a guy speaking in English. But yeah, basically it transpires the Warrior's here because he knows that WCW is where the big boys play, registered trademark, and Ultimate Warrior is the biggest boy. No, that's not right. Ultimate Warrior is, the best in the world, which gets a bit of a whoa from Hogan, and then he goes, but Hulk Hogan's the best in the world, which gets more of a whoa from Hogan, and then he goes, but together they are the real best in the world, and everyone's like, whoa, and then puts out the hand, and we basically recreate the bloody Mega Powers handshake, except with Hogan and Warrior. I need to come up with a team name for these 2, but basically say hello to the new Mega Powers. They're not going to be called that because that's lame. I'll probably think of a new name for them, even if it's just the Superpowers, which is also lame. Also, that was a team, wasn't it? That was the name of Koloff and Dusty Rhodes, I think. I'll need to think of a team name for them, but this is our new top team. The team of Hogan and Warrior. And they're on the same page, brother, and it's going to be great. So there we go, popularity up in 39 regions. You're goddamn right, people love Arn Anderson versus Marcus Alexander Bagwell. But yeah, people are responding well to the Hogan Warrior stuff, so there you go. I was right for that, to bring in Warrior. So there we go. We'll be right back shortly with our WCW main event. What's up, guys, and welcome back to WCW main event. We are here. We're just going to jump straight into the show. So in our opening segment, pretty wonderful. They're talking about Stars and Stripes and promises that after their tag team #1 contendership match, Stars and Stripes are going to be seeing stars because they're going to be being up, you see. And they're not going to be red, white, and blue. They're going to be black and blue. Oh, yeah. That's their big promo to hype up that match. Paul Orndorff came across well. Good for him. After that match, after that promo, Paul Orndorff then quickly sees off Jumpin' Joey Mags in 55 for a 55 rating in 4:13. Following that, we get Das Wunderkind. Alex tried to be like, I'm Alex Wright, the German, and he does his like little techno dance. He's doing the pointing and all that stuff. So I guess it's a 47D. And then a terrible match, he defeats Craig Pittman. Craig in 440 by pinfall. Again a 46. Then DDP, he cuts a backstage promo and he's like, oh, Miss Dom DDP. That's pretty much it. He's a 67. They have a little match where Meng easily defeats Mark Starr. They have great chemistry. That's cool. In 3:25 by submission with the Tongan Death Grip, because Meng, he's an absolute badass. So that's what we're building up him. Sorry, he's an absolute bad butt. I kind of like the idea of keeping this series like PG and just replacing all swears with like less rude versions of words, even like words that aren't that rude. So Cactus Jack, he cuts a promo and he's like, I have no idea what's up with Kevin Sullivan. He's just being weird. So, I don't know. He's just like disappeared on me. Last I heard, he was running around the swamps of Florida being a big weirdo. I have no idea where he is, but I'm not going to let that hold me back, and I'm going to focus on it's time for Mr. Bang Bang to, make a big bang and a big impact in WCW. There we go. And then following that, we have a match where Johnny B. Bad defeats Lieutenant James Earl Wright in 4:51 by pinfall with the Shooting Star Press, which was the bad something. Intentions, maybe? God knows, he had like 5 moves that were all bad something. Might not even been one of the ones that was a bad thing. I guess a 46. We have a Pillman cuts a backstage promo, getting a 70C+. And in his match, he has a decent match with Bob Eaton, winning in 10:28 by pinfall after a big air Pillman, getting a 66C+. And then our closing segment, Brian Pillman also did a big comeback spot. I should have mentioned that really got the crowd buzzing. And it'll help his psychology in the future. That was good. There's a little something for all you rag sheet readers out there. And there we go. In our main event segment, Harlem Heat, they cut a promo on the Steiner brothers, basically sort of reiterating what the Steiner said, but with the name switched. Like, Steiner brothers think they are the best brother tag team. We're the best brother tag team, brother, and we're going to prove that at Clash of the Champions. We want to face the Steiners at Clash of the Champions. And everyone's like, yay! Well, actually, like, boo, but also yay, because they're like, yay, we get to see that match, but boo, we don't like Harlem Heat because they're the villains in this whole escapade. So there we go, a 65C for our WCW main event, and that'll do it for this episode. Hope you've been enjoying the series. I know I have. If you want to see the rest of it, why not click the playlist link at the end of the video and you can watch all of it and be like, wow, there's so many episodes. There's like at least 6. No, I hope this is episode 6. I'm not certain. I think it is. But yeah, if you want to see other stuff I do, you can subscribe to me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.